So these women, the bottom line is these women are not to be put on a pedestal.
These women are messed up.
All right?
He says, you women, you black women, don't put you on a pedestal, meaning don't care about you. That's their motto. They openly say they hate the black woman and that the white woman is better. Put it back so that the women can hear it.
Shalom, this is Gamali. All out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the occupants pushing out this truth and sincerity. It's a quick lesson, and I don't have a title for this, but this is in response to Deacon Asaph of the IUIC. All right, and this is basically a slanderous rant that he goes on, speaking lies about, the men of Great Millstone and different things. But one thing that there's a lot of ad hominem attacks, calling us bums, attacking our leadership, and just a lot of manipulation to pull on the heartstrings of their followers that are, I don't want to say mostly, but a lot of their followers are women. So he even said, listen, you women, listen. I'll go back.
Black woman and that the white woman is better. Put it back so that the women can hear it. He said, don't put these black women on a pedestal. And the incident with Lot, they were trying to attack angels. Okay? It wasn't a custom of them. He was trying to tell them, look, don't touch these angels. You need to be with women, not men. But the spirit was so hard of homosexuality on those men that Lot was trying to deter them. So don't let them use that scripture to throw you off. These are just some nasty black Hebrew Israelites, and this is why we stay away from them. Let it play.
Yeah, so he was like, basically, play it back so the women can hear it, basically he's trying to use our words, use our teachings to manipulate his followers into thinking that what we're saying is evil or wrong or whatever. But the thing is, we tell the truth. That's the difference between us and them, is we tell the truth. And the truth is not going to be sweet, okay? And, we don't even only attack wicked black women, but we attack wickedness on every front. We attack wicked black men. We attack our oppressors, which is the so-called white man, because he's responsible for the predicament that we're in. And the reason why we go hard on a black woman right now is because she's not in her right mind, and eventually she will be put in her right mind and be back in order. But as of right now, under this white man system, she's a victim to brainwashing. Okay, being under the system, under the vibration of wickedness. Okay. And that's just the bottom line. So when we get on the black woman, there's such thing called tough love, okay, which you people don't understand. And so he's trying to, what Deacon Asaph is trying to do is push twist our message as hatred, but it's really out of love, okay? Because, like I said, there's such a thing as tough love, you know? And we just telling the truth, man. We're just telling the truth, okay? You know, everyone has had, there's no one on earth that has not encountered a bad experience from the so-called, you know, dealing with so-called black women. And yeah, we do generalize a lot of times, you know, but there are you know, there it's a spectrum. Okay, there's some better than others, you know. So when we speak a lot of times, yeah, we do speak as a whole, but you know, the ones that get it. You know, there's so-called black women that agree with our message. You know, here he is trying to manipulate his black woman followers. But we also have so-called black women, or I'll say Israelite women, that follow us, and they understand completely what we're saying, and they even will agree with us on certain points that we make about women because it's the truth. So he can sit up here and try to, you know, demonize us in front of his congregation, but, you know, we just tell them the truth, man. That's it. So let me get some precepts. Let me start with this. This is Galatians 4:16. It says, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" Okay. So the truth hurts, man. All right. And so these individuals have taken the role of you know, we disagree. We disagree on a lot of matters. So they've basically made themselves our enemies because we tell the truth. All right. And it's not consistent with what they teach. All right. So let's keep going. I want to get this whole thing. I don't want this to be too long.
So these women, the bottom line is these women are not to be put on a pedestal.
These women are messed up.
All right, they're subhuman creatures.
He said women are subhuman creatures. Put it back. This is what he's saying. We're trying to save the household of the single parent black woman with her child. And
Right. So that was really the other part that I wanted to tackle, which is he said, which that's Apostle Elder Gabar, which he said that what did he say? Let me go back.
raise up her. Put it back. This is what he's saying. We're trying to save.
Right? They're subhuman.
Oh yeah, he said, you know, women aren't to be put on a pedestal, and women will tell you that themselves, man. You know, a lot of so it's okay for all these podcasters to say these things and speak on these things, but when we say it, you know, we're you know, the scum of the earth, and we're evil, wicked, you know. But there's reasons why you shouldn't do that. Okay? There's reasons why you shouldn't do that, because when you when you put women on a pedestal, okay, that gives them room basically to fuck you over, man. You know? Like I said, there's, you know, many women. I'll tell you a prime example of men that put women on a pedestal. The type of married guys that gotta ask their woman for permission for shit, you know? You know, or you know, dudes that just are beta as hell, you know, they're soft as hell and they let their women walk all over them. But this is the type of men that IUIC breeds, you know, which we always say they have the spirit of the black woman on them. And here they have the spirit of the black woman, man. They're pushing that whole church vibration. They're just nothing but an Israelite church, Israelite Baptist church. But also what Apostle Gabar said was, he said that women are subhuman, which let's get that. Let's go into that because okay, it says so yeah, sub just means under. It says a lower order being, a lower order of being than the human. Let's see. Having or showing behavior or characteristics that are much worse than those expected of ordinary people. Yeah, and so there is a spectrum, you know. Like a lot of times you can't just say, you like, how do I say this? A lot of times, see, those that get it, they get it. And that's what I'm about to get into with this lesson is the ones that understand the truth, the ones that click with it, you understand exactly what he's saying. Yeah, there's exceptions to everything. Yeah, there's women that are all right, man. You know, there's brothers, women that do right by them. All right, there's you know what I mean? There's certain women that you know are decent women, man. So there are exceptions. But they're far and few in between. You know, even King Solomon, who had 1,000 wives, he said of 1,000 I found none. Okay, so you know, really, it's a spectrum. You know, but they are under. And I'm not trying to clean up what the apostle said at all. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to, you know, trying to, you know, soften up his words or anything, because he said what he said, and we all say the same things. But the point, if you get it, you get it. That's the point. Okay, the elect is going to get it. They're going to understand. The women that have understanding, they get it, and they'll agree. We've had plenty of women. There's plenty of women that are under our comment boards that watch our videos, that understand exactly what we're saying, and they'll agree with the same points that we make about women. So now what? So this thing is just about the... So let's get this 2 Corinthians 4:4. Proverbs. Okay, let me get this. Proverbs 2:6. Because he made a statement. He said, what did he say? He made a statement saying, "Oh, we're trying to save the black women, the black women in these households." You know, something to that effect. But ultimately, man, the Lord just gotta be dealing with you. We're here for the elect, man. Those that are gonna understand it, they're gonna get it. Okay, they're not gonna be offended. YAHAWASHI even said that. He said, "Blessed are those that are not offended in me." Okay, and these words that we're speaking is not going to sound, it's not going to be, even in Isaiah said, prophesy not unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. So that's what the majority of our people want to hear. They want to hear smooth things. They don't want to hear what they need to hear, which usually will cut them. Proverbs 2:6 says, the Lord giveth wisdom out of his mouth. The Lord giveth wisdom. Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. So wisdom it comes from the Lord. Okay? Wisdom comes from above. All right, the Lord wakes people up, not people waking themselves up. So let's get this Galatians 4:4. Ultimately, those that get it are going to get it. Let me see if that's right. Hold on. Oh, 2 Corinthians 4:4. Let me get it. 2 Corinthians 4:4 says, in whom, I'm going to start at 3. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. So those that can't get it, they're lost. All right. It says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of YAHAWASHI, who is the image of YAHAWAH, should shine unto them. So yeah, the Lord blinded the minds of them that don't believe. Okay? Everybody can't get this thing, man. So yeah, he's tugging on the heartstrings. He's trying to, manipulate his female followers of his congregation into basically pandering to women. That's basically what he's doing with these type of statements. That's why he was like, I want you women to hear this. Bring it back. I want you women to hear this. And that's whole shit, just to put it plainly. But the gospel is hid to them that are lost. Okay, so the ones that are meant to get it are going to get it. They're going to understand, and they're not going to be offended by it. Well, what we say is the truth, and that's the bottom line. So I just want to speak on those things. Lord, willing you're edified, giving all praises to Yahawah BAHASHAM Shai, BAHASHAM Kakwadash, Shalom.